In Doha's Grand Mosque, an unprecedented scene. Coffins draped in Qatari and Palestinian flags as funeral prayers were held for victims of an Israeli strike.
Allahu Akbar.
The Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani stood with mourners, consoling families. He embraced the son of Officer Badr Saad al-Dosari, who was killed alongside 5 Hamas members. At the burial ceremony, senior Hamas officials including Izzat al-Rashq and Osama Hamdan made their first public appearance since the Israeli assassination attempt on Tuesday. Hamas's first statement since the attack accused Israel of sabotaging the ceasefire negotiations.
The failed attempt to assassinate the members of the negotiating delegation in Doha came only one day after the Qatari Prime Minister met with the negotiating members and handed them the ceasefire proposal. At that time, they were discussing and deliberating on the proposal, yet they were, with an act of treachery, targeted with an attack.
Qatar is now preparing to host an emergency Arab-Islamic summit on Sunday, bringing together foreign ministers and leaders to coordinate a response.
If the United States does not go down this track of serious negotiations, because this Israeli government certainly, and you can make a case for others too, are not interested in diplomacy, they're not interested in serious peacemaking.
And while preparations continue, Doha is receiving more solidarity. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif flew in, calling the attack a violation of international law. And in Rome, Italy's Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani condemned what he called Israel's unilateral act.
But we have been saying for some time that the choices made by the Netanyahu government have gone way beyond a proportionate reaction, violating the fundamental principles of humanitarian law.
In Sochi, Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov joined Gulf officials in denouncing the strike as a dangerous escalation.
It's clear that such Israeli actions serve only to undermine international efforts to find peaceful solutions, demonstrate an unwillingness to halt the unprecedented humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza and on the West Bank of the Jordan River, and reflect a determination to undermine the very possibility of creating a Palestinian state.
For many here, today's prayers mark a turning point. Qatar, once the mediator, now finds itself among those targeted by Israeli aggression. Hashem, Al Jazeera.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.